Hello and welcome everyone, Stormy Sensei here. Trying out something new today. We will be testing out the viability of streaming Fire Emblem Heroes on this channel. So this is a 2017 mobile game. It has like rare summons and things like that. Pictures are pretty nice. Gameplay is pretty simplistic. There are special events that happen throughout the day. I have an Astrum. How do I exit out of this? Ah, there it is. So, another streamer that I follow, Just AG, has been trying out Bluestacks 4 for his channel, and that's how I discovered this application. So I decided to try it out. Like, this is the only mobile game that I play, so may as well, you know, see how it goes. I usually don't play with the sound on, so I actually don't know what the game sounds like right now, or if I'm able to be heard right now. So let me pull up my phone real quick and listen into my own stream just for a moment. All right, it doesn't sound like there's any, it doesn't hear like there's any sound at all. All right, so you can hear me, but you can't hear the game, apparently. I mean, that's how I normally play, but I'm sure that you guys would actually want to see or hear the actual game sounds. Let's see if I can fix that. Audio input. Oh, I need the, yeah, I know what I need. One moment for everybody. I'm gonna need the desktop audio. Where would I have that? Looks like I don't actually have one of those lying around already. Oh, here it is. Dropping some frames, I guess, but it's not too bad. Alright. So, I'm not really sure what I would stream too much from here. I don't really spend money on streaming, so it's not going to be like summoners and things like that. Sound just halved the volume of the game. Thanks for letting me know. Are you able to hear me now? Way better. Thanks a lot, Ninian. Yeah, this is my first time trying to stream this game. I play it like daily, but never tried streaming it because I didn't have a way of streaming it. Let's see, I normally go rarity, then level, then weapon type, I think? Or is it weapon type then level? I think this is it, and I displayed this. Let's see if that looks proper. Yeah, that's what I'm used to. Want to add me? Yeah, sure. What's your code? Or I guess you could add... Actually, that's something that I should do. That could be something that I put on the overlay. Alright, let's have a friend ID up here. I do need to have some sort of like overlay because this looks super boring right now with all this black space. What I know that a lot of streamers, like, well, I say a lot of streamers, but there are only a couple of streamers out there, but like there's Acarus and there's and Nimian, and they put like, usually they'll have their character's stats sheet on there somewhere. So I could do something like that. Or I could have their in-combat stuff up there as well. But let's get this friend list up there first. I can like figure out the rest of the overlay later. So I need a text source, right? Text. And let's make a new one. Bay ID. And for now, let's just put in the text 3908 481230. And then we can make it look pretty later on. And I'll be able to read whatever you're typing pretty soon. I'm still in OBS Studios fixing things up. Alright, that was good for now. I mean, it looks terrible, but I'm still working on it. Hang on, why can't I type? There it goes. There it goes. 623 645 4174. Oh, you look at that. Very fancy. Resplendent Sophia. Plus attack though. This is pretty good. You got the Eternal Tome with the Refine. So you're getting +8 defense on it when it being attacked. And +4 res. Mixed bulk. I love mixed bulk fighters. They're my favorite. That's pretty bulky. That's like better than my Catria, actually, I'd say. But yeah, the quick riposte makes sense because they're super slow. And that's all you really need. Nice. Send friend request. Embarrassingly, I dropped down to tier 18. I usually hop between 19 and 20, but I didn't have any of the I didn't have any of the bonus units built out, so I couldn't score high enough. We got 2 Milas, so no Banes. But the boon is not defense attack. I don't know how I feel about it. I plan on skipping the entire banner. Not really anything that I'm particularly interested in. The next time I summon would be like... Alright, well I guess I should just go ahead and talk about my my current projects. For the most part, right now, I'm just in a feather gathering state because I really want to finish plus 10ing my Ursula and my Cecilia and Priscilla, so I could have my horse emblem all built out. But when it comes to 5 stars exclusive units, I mostly am saving up for female Morgan, but I'm not technically saving anything right now because I'm just pulling full circles and then sending home what I don't need. But this is, you know, female Morgan, kind of like the refine that she got, but I probably should have gone with plus res at this point. If I knew that she was going to have this refine, then I probably would have gone with plus res. But she's pretty important for my flyer ball because she gives plus 3 attack speed and plus 4 defense res. And she gives support to my Sheeta. Not really. Sheeta also doesn't really give that much support. She's just there to sabotage attack. What I really would like to have would be mirror strike, or not mirror strike, but whatever the distant ward, that's what it's called. Distant ward would be nice to have. I usually don't plus 10 units, but since Resplendent Heroes came, I started doing it. This is a free-to-play account, so I'm mostly stuck with doing 3 4-star, and also I did a my Loki. I kind of had to do Loki, so if you look at my top 2 units, you'll notice that they both have 42 speed, which I didn't know they were going to both tie for speed when I got them both plus 10. So they ended up getting hit by chill speed, but if I had a Loki and gave her Candle Wax Bow, then she could soak chill speed for my team, which is what I ended up doing for my Aether Keep. So this is, I never changed my team. I just keep these units. I would like to have maybe like air orders here, and then I could give a different, I guess air orders doesn't really help here. Maybe air orders here. Air orders would be nice, and then I could have like air hop in someplace. I don't know. This occasionally, you know, trips up some people. But eventually I'm probably going to swap things out. Like, these units are good for now. But ever since so my first plus 10 was Shirsh. And she used to be my summoner supported unit. And she basically had Iot Shield for a while. But then I plus 10'd Katria, and she got her White Wing Lance Refine. And overall, because of her speed, she's actually more tanky than Shirsh eventually ends up getting, because she also can tank magic stuff. But I probably will replace Shirsh at some point in time with that new flying unit that we just got. I don't know his name. Let me look him up. Hey there, AG. Thanks for telling me about the Bluestacks 4, because otherwise the stream would not be here. The evil looking guy, this guy here, Ashnard. Yeah. So, what I've been wanting to do for a while now is to split up my original flyer team. Sheeta, Katria, Shirsh, and Morgan. Since now these three are like +10s, and they can basically take on most maps on their own. I kind of want to have other flyer teams set up. So like Loki's now a +10 flyer unit that I have, and I'll start working on Minerva, Mini Nerva, soon. And then we also have Ashnard as well. But that's about it, I would say, as far as like 5-star +10s. A crazy thing that I do, and this is like not necessarily advisable, I actually love making 4-star +10 units. So, because, you know, I started off with Jagan, basically. So Jagan is like a really terrible unit that also has terrible fodder. But instead of like sending him home, I had so many copies of him, I just like made him 4-star +10. And gave him Carrot Lance because like I had multiple of the Spring Xanders or whatever. And he turned out to be like actually kind of serviceable, because 41 base res, and then you give him like, you know, attack res bond and close defense, and then he actually can solo all the dragons in the game. He doesn't kill them most of the time, but he doesn't die by them, at least. I would probably replace this with like every time they attack, restore some health, if that ever becomes a basic weapon. But it hasn't been yet. And so after I realized, wow, this character is actually usable, I started doing it with all the other characters. So now I have this army of 4-star +10 units with their legendary weapon. All you have to do is you promote one 4-star unit to a 5-star, raise them to level 40 so that you get their special text, and then you merge them back down, and then you end up having these like decently good units that you can kind of like throw into Arena Assault. So I have a lot of them. But I haven't finished all of them though. There are a couple that still need work. I think that let me find the last one. Here it is. This is the last 4-star +10 that I have. And then, oh wait, no it's not. Wait. Oh, something, I'm sorted wrong. I need to... this one, I think. Yeah, there it goes. Probably need to merge up some of these, because I have been summoning recently. The only problem with my strategy, and which is why I don't really suggest you guys do it, is that you end up not having all the skills that you really want when you want them. Like for example, when Ashnard came out, I really wanted to give him Renewal as his B slot, or yeah, I wanted to give him Renewal as his B slot, but I didn't have any what's her names, the blue term, Valdi, whatever her name is. So that was unfortunate. But I mean, it seems like the game sound is good, and you guys are able to hear me all right. I don't know. I still don't know what like content I would actually make from this. I usually finish everything that I need off stream, but maybe I could change that. I don't know. Reposition, soul, disencounter, guard, and attack smoke. Yeah, I'll eventually give Ashnard disencounter because it just makes sense. But I think I would give him ward flyers, because he already inflicts -5 attack in range of an opponent. So if I have another carry unit and he's behind them in support, then he would actually be giving +9 to an ally, effectively. As far as the other specials, quick riposte, distant counter, ward flyers. I don't know what the seal would be. Probably like spur defense or something like that. Or maybe distant guard. I had to look at what I have available before deciding. One more for Perry. I finished off Kane. And then I guess I'll go ahead and talk about my favorite system. So purple just means that they have a preference weapon either already or waiting for one. So for example, Donald's about to get one with the next update on Tuesday. So just sitting around waiting. I'll probably upgrade him. That's why I have 31,000 feathers at the moment. So I'll upgrade Donald and then put him down here, and then I'll have my +10 4-star Donald. Orange means they have bad IVs. I'm waiting for something better. I'd like to have a plus attack est, but you know, I don't have one yet. Once I do, I'll merge this one down into that one, and then that'll upgrade to yellow, which means perfect IVs, or best IVs according to whatever build I'm going for. Wow, this scroll is terrible. I'd like to have plus defense on the Baruka, but I don't have it, and etc. And then blue just means there's nothing special, but I want them to be 4-star +40, because when you go to the catalog of heroes, you get a special text for having your hero get to level 45-star. And so I want to eventually fill out this for every character that I have. But I've noticed something kind of buggy with the game. Sometimes you 5-star 40 them, and then you still don't get the text. For example, I used the level up feature to level up my Alm to level to 5-star 40, and I still didn't get the message, but then I already had inherited off his skill by then, so now I just need to summon another one, which is kind of annoying. Just watching the reminder, I need to upload the test footage from this game. Hey, you thank me, I thank you.
What?
We ended up getting all 4 of the Fallen Heroes from the last banner because I wanted to try out the feasibility of actually summoning on those new hero banners. So I started with 0 orbs, and then from there just saved up, and then whenever I got 15 orbs, I used the redeem plus a full pull, and then the forging bonds as well to get those up. And then I actually managed to pull 3 of the heroes within the 40 pulls, and then just chose the 4th one for free. Guess we may as well do some actual content here, since I have all this stuff up. Do some of these dailies.
I'll do my part.
Alright, so the game lags quite a bit when doing this. Felicia's plate is pretty good, but she's fast. That's so fast.
Understood.
46. Let's see. She doesn't get any sort of bonus, but I probably get debuffed by something here. Minus res. The highest of the foes attack. So my highest stat would be speed, probably. It probably does some sort of special for this thing. Minus 15 for the attack, so that's going to be down to 40, so I'll lose 5 speed from this. Which means I don't think we want to fight this at all, actually. So let's take a look on this side. So she's got armored boots with bottle juice, which gives me guard. Would I be able to take this? On even turns, something happens. I think I should actually be able to tank this. It's very scary though. It's a draconic aura, but does she? Because I have guard on my Catria. So she's going to end up getting... $36, 41, so that's like 20. That's a lot of damage, but I get, oops. But I should get plus 3 to everything because there's no panic. And the plus 4 for this, plus another 2 for being friends, and then another plus 4. Yeah, I should be fine. We don't do like full counts on here.
Easy now. Ready. Pleasant dreams.
It does look pretty laggy.
Let's go. Okay. Certainly. Death's caress. You got it.
Alright, let's see how badly we lose. We don't die, so that's good. In fact, we don't die at all. Nice. So I can just kind of beat this guy here easily. And then, do I want to face tank this? Probably not. I don't think I want to face tank anything. There are no dancers here, so we can kind of just like avoid all this.
What next? The glimmer of light. Good morning.
Alright, on to the next turn.
Yes.
Do I take this? Oh, nice. Alright, so that's kind of problematic, but I should probably be able to take this.
Let's go.
If I were not bad just now.
Maybe this way.
Might still be able to take it. We're gonna save this, don't worry.
The glimmer of light.
Oh, thank goodness. I was trying to end up in a way that I danced Katria and then just quad attacked Felicia, which would have been definitely fine.
Let's go.
I think there's some reposition shenanigans going on over here, but I actually get a pot here, so that's nice. Oh, they just made it easy for me. So then I just like destroy this guy. They're back to full now, so I should live another one anyway.
Good morning. Pleasant dreams.
How's it looking for you guys over there?
What next?
Did I just screw up? Alright, I'm good.
Okay. Understood.
We get a free Aether here.
Here I go. Treat or trick.
How many more turns do we have? 5?
What's next? Yes. Ready. Easy now.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get both pots here.
Certainly. Good morning.
Ah, well.
You got it.
I usually play with animations off when I play on my phone, so like, I actually didn't even know what Sothis looked like when she transformed. Yeah, the gameplay could definitely be better. Why am I not on? I am in performance mode. We're really streaming at like 40 frames per second or something like that. And we really want to be running at 60. I'll figure it out. It's not a CPU issue either, because we're running at like 8% CPU, which is actually a lot better than normal when I stream like through Elgato with my capture card. Maybe it's because I'm in like high quality mode for Fire Emblem Heroes when I should have used quality mode. No one's fought us. I've already seen all of these by now, but actually I haven't seen this one. Let's take a look-see. Blue is overpowered. There's so many. Just Bluestacks is bad. Maybe. The gameplay that I'm looking at on my screen is fine. It's like a little slower than when I use my phone directly. Alright, so what do I think is going to happen? They're probably going to throw in their Chronia and then kill most. Maybe they'll take like 2 kills and then they'll actually die to something because we actually took out one of their units. And then they clean up with their Legendary Julia. Just a standard build here. No, oh yeah, so yeah, very standard stuff here. They didn't even change anything about this because they don't have to. And then chill defenses, chill defense 1. Okay, they're just filling up space. Alright, well, let's just take it out.
Good dreams are born.
You also live with Bluestacks? What's that other program that you were talking about, Nox? I've never heard of that. I mean, granted, I hadn't heard of Bluestacks until this week.
We can see this through.
Alright, so they got all buffed up. They go in and kill Katshida. That's unfortunate.
Pleasant dreams.
Oh, well, they're gonna die here, for sure.
It's all over.
And then the rest of them all die. Maybe I should give Shirsh her preference weapon at this point. Like, the Hack-O-Lantern was useful back when that was like the only thing she ever did was face tank everything. But I mostly only use her for Aether Raid's defense now.
Just a nuisance.
Not much you could do about that. We got some successes, but most of them were during Aether Lift defense or lockout period. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ashnard should be able to take on Ike because he's actually slower than Ike, so his Irvine doesn't really have the same effect. Katria will be able to take on the rest of these units. Ashnard might also be good to fight against the Marth here.
Easy now. Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
So fast. Where's that speed coming from? +7 speed? Oh, it's from the Hone Speed 4. Okay.
What's next? What next?
How wonderful.
Should I face tank it with Morgan or should I face tank it
Understood.
with Katria? Katria might actually do better here.
You got it. Easy now.
I hope that doesn't hurt me later on. 1 HP for real? Oh, okay. That's not so bad.
Understood.
$42. It's $49. This will be fine.
Okay.
No Wings of Mercy
What's
shenanigans
next?
going on here, just in case anyway.
Let's go. You got it.
I wonder if this is actually going to work. Probably gonna live. Oh, actually, wait. Where was the damage reduction? Was I outspeeding him? Did he actually not get damage reduced?
I leave it to you.
Let's go. What's next? Understood. Okay. Certainly.
And we got our free points. Why stop there?
How wonderful.
Let's go. Easy now. What's next? Here I go.
Katria is so good. Did stream just die? I'm not seeing any. Oh, there it is. Okay. Nope, we're still alive. Good. After this, we will do Arena Assault, just because I want to show off some other units other than my core team. That's obviously what we're going to use to kill. And then I wonder, could I actually take Oscar? No Wings of Mercy. I probably wouldn't be able to, right?
I leave it to you.
I actually might be able to take him on. 42 defense, but it's actually more than that because I'll have +8 defense and then +7 attack. I just want to do this because it's hilarious to me when you break the weapon triangle. And before I lose because of this.
Let's go. What next? Understood.
Oh, we actually took him on. That's crazy. And then
Let's go.
I leave it to you.
not enough to take this guy out. In fact, that's pretty scary overall.
Certainly.
Let's retreat.
How wonderful.
What's next? You got it.
That's a scary climb.
I leave it to you.
What
I will
next?
double him with literally anything in the world.
Okay.
Scary all the same.
Easy now.
I leave it to you.
Oh, good.
Let's go. Yeah! What's next?
How wonderful.
This is where the -5 attack and defense is going to come in handy.
Understood.
No damage reduction because I'm faster. Not too bad. And the group of enemies changes next week. I don't think there's a flyer on next week's team of bonus units. Yeah, nothing that I own. Mila. So we'll be using Astrum next week, which is sad because no flyers. I only play with flyer balls. Typically, at least. It's probably been like an hour. We might have more voting gauntlet flags now. Yep. Always go with the unpopular pick, by the way.
Let's move.
It's the best way to earn points.
I'll bring ruin.
Let's see, do I win this?
All set.
No, I don't have any of my abilities, so I would if I had the attacks res
Let's go.
solo and the all the other stuff,
We won't
but
lose.
we'll just have to settle for this now.
What is it?
Your desire.
What next?
Ooh, nice. You gave him a buff?
Understood.
Death Knight loves that.
Let's move.
All set.
What's my special? Rising Flame? Okay. I hear that with good investment, Death Knight can be like really, really good. I'm not putting forth that investment. The next Grail unit that I'm interested in, like, building up. Probably not really feeling much for anyone in particular, besides Ashnard and Mini Nerva. And then I might end up building Sigrun, because I have a red and a green, and Loki is colorless. May as well have a blue. And Sigrun has my favorite type, or my most preferred stat line out of the blue flyers. Technically, I probably could go for an Asala, but it's kind of weird having a not the one non-beast unit here. Let's see. So he has like he has Giga Excalibur. Oh, he's guard fodder. That's cool. But I'm a fan of mixed bulk, and Sigrun does that pretty well. Take a look at the one I currently have. Don't think that yeah. Prizal Lance, and then Brazen Attack, and Brazen Res. Most importantly, she's there for support, because she's got the defense res link, and the Hone Flyers. So on a Fireball, she can easily give +6 to all stats for someone. But I also don't really like visible buffs too much anyway, because, you know, there's so many units that punish you for having buffs on you. So I just stick with, you know, wards and goads. Oops. And goads. That's my playstyle. And like bonds and yeah, the bonds. So I try to avoid buffing. It's like, in general, almost none of my builds have buffs in mind for them. Except for Ursula. Even before she got her tome, like I was thinking about having an Ursula like this. Like her build before was like threaten res here and threaten speed here, because she kind of needed the benefit, or no, it's threaten attack actually. Threaten attack and threaten res. And then I got myself the Alm, and then Lasithia's out, and she has the speed res, lull speed res, and that's what I really want to be here. And then I probably would want Mirror Impact or Sturdy Impact for the A slot, but the idea is pretty simple. You just kind of park her somewhere, melee units come in range, and then they get blown up by, you know, having -5 to 3 stats, which raises my attack by 15. But then I also get +5 attack, so that's, you know, +20. And then if this were a lull, then I actually have +23, which makes her actually usable, because +23 puts her up to 68, which is like, you know, a normal busted unit. +7, +11. Yeah, so with much less effort, using only 2 skills, this lower leveled, actually they're the same level I think, right? +4, and this is +3. She doesn't get attack for her next stat anyway. For less, all you have to do is just basically have full HP, and you end up with +8, +15 for 69 attack. Just an initiation. But what can you do? As you could spend money, I suppose. Alright, the last thing we're going to do before we end the stream, this has been a nice test to proof of concept. I might end up doing my dailies on stream, but then what will I slack off at work then? I guess I'll find another mobile game to slack off at work to, and then we'll actually stream this content maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So you're gonna kill something, right? What are these effects here? -2 to everything, I don't care about that. If attack is greater than foe's attack,
Let's go.
you will be greater than my attack in the start of combat, so that means that it doesn't count in these things during combat. So it's just 65 versus...
Easy now. What next? Minerva?
Yeah, I don't have anything to face tank that with.
Okay. Certainly. You got it. Quite so. What's next? Easy now. Let's go. Understood. Let's go. Shall we?
Wow, she is fast. So fast.
What next? Okay.
I feel so bad for Shersh. She used to be my carry. Like, I used to not be able to finish anything. I was unable to finish any content in this game without her. And now she doesn't really do anything.
Easy now. Minerva. You got it. Here I go.
0 damage. That's usually how the first game goes. The real fun begins after that. Alright, so no distant counter except for here in Fur. 50 HP, I have 39. I kind of still want to... Actually, you know what? This team would be... I have a better team against this. I'm going to use my infantry mage team. My magic infants. This is the other team that... So this is my other +10 unit. Never got to show her off, Nino. But more importantly, Lilina. Special spiral build. So this is... really the star of this team. And then Lind was the second ever 5-star unit that I pulled, the first one being Minerva. And she used to be a super hard carry for like going through the story mode, but now she's just a buff bot. She just raises the attack of units and sometimes the res. It's so sad. She's just that she's 5-star lock. You can't really do much about that.
Yes? All right.
Time for tea. A dance.
I'm so not used to animations being gone.
Oh, okay. Okay, ready. Yes? Huh.
Okay. Dazzling, yes?
Do my best. What next? All right.
Alright, fun begins now. I probably one-shot this still. Well, I don't one-shot it, but come close. Imagine not having this encounter.
Okay.
Let's dance.
Let's see. Do I start destroying everything now?
Dance.
Or do I have to wait one more turn for him to get off of the defense tile?
Yes.
Nope, we're good. Oh yeah, I still have Lind here. Doing nothing as usual. I should probably change up her build or something. Like I should do like something gap. Like attack res gap or something like that. Because then she can provide buffs from across the stage and doesn't even have to like be close by. Then I could technically do that with my dancer. I'm eventually going to replace Inigo with the dance with the fancy soiree, the heroic grails dancer at some point, because I can actually plus 10 her.
Let's dance.
Or maybe I'll actually replace Lind with her.
Dazzling, yes?
Actually, that seems like a better idea. So then I could have
Yes.
2 dancers. She was going to do 0 damage. Why? Dragons. Effective against dragons. Alright, Breath of Fog, fine. So the cheating way to beat this would be to just use my legendary Marth. So I think we will do that. I think we'll cheat with this one. It'll save us from having to use... Oh wait, actually, you know what? I want to show off my Jagan. Maybe we'll use that instead. We can take all these guys, actually. We can't kill them. We can't kill any of them, but we have Reinhardt for that. And we technically don't need Hana. She's usually a can opener. She actually should be able to take on Tiki here. She uses the shield pulse. So I'd imagine that no one does this anymore. Everyone uses close call now. Let's see. If I don't want to use Hannah, she's good because she has rally attack in case Reinhardt needs the extra 8 damage. Who else can basically provide that same support? Do I have, oops. Wait, who did I just replace? Oh yeah, Reinhardt. Yeah, we definitely don't want to get rid of Reinhardt. Someone that buffs damage at the start of turn. Oh yeah, Lara Shell, that was her name. I was trying to find out the renewal fodder earlier and couldn't think of it. This might be pretty good, yeah. Should we all blues? I mean, it's fine because there's not any greens here.
Orders.
Also, Hawkeye does pretty well against these screen because he's got good mixed bulk, and he has the -3 attack.
A task.
Your servant.
Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
0 damage, that's to be expected.
Of course.
We can actually damage him with this. We can damage him with this. Alright.
Your servant.
Panic? Nope, no panic.
Yeah.
All right.
Your servant.
Oh, I almost forgot about Robin being a
Let's go.
flyer.
Yes.
As long as they're not denying specials, Hawkeye should never really die here.
Of course.
Vantage. 42, attack 52. Yeah, this is fine. I'll take no damage here.
I'm off.
And I might even do some damage back. That'd be nice. Look at that, Jaggin. Can you imagine? Not even using Veteran's Lance, which gives +4 to all stats, I think, or something like that. I don't even know. And the Moonbow, because I normally can't do anything against these units. Yeah, Matilda is really terrible. Matilda was the 3rd 5-star that I got, and I thought that she was going to be good, but like,
Understood.
even when back in the day I realized, oh, she's actually really terrible.
Your servant.
Yeah, I guess I'll use up my Moonbow.
For Prince Marth.
And then let's go ahead and buff you up,
Yes. Let's go.
repo you, and then give you the spurs you need to actually do some damage. This is my favorite interaction. Jaggin taking on Legendary Tiki. And never being able to die by her. I wouldn't say never, because she would have had Ether charged up.
I'm off.
Orders.
Very occasionally, thanks to his Lance Breaker, he's able to take on a Lance unit, but almost never. He's mostly just a Dragon Killer. Almost exclusively, even.
For Prince Marth.
See if I can find some other units to show off. Oh, I think I already know what I'm going to use for this. Alright, not quite. I was actually going to use Lyn for this. Lyn actually will beat this Nino. but I think we would lose the rest of these battles. Let's see, let me think about it. We might be fine. And Lynn is another character I wanted to show off as well. 47. That's not what she's supposed to have. She's supposed to have distant guard. But I think that I gave it to someone else because I was trying to beat some Grand Hero battle or something. Yeah, she should be fine. Even at +6. She'll either not double. Yeah, none of these characters double. This is always the scary battle, using Fire Emblem.
The enemy!
Oh wait, I need to check for Wings of Mercy. Alright, we're good.
Yes. Let's go. Onward. Here we go.
Moonbow? I think we still live, but I'm not really... I don't really want to find out the answer to that.
Stay close. All right. What's the plan? The enemy! Got it. Onward. Try my best.
Alright. Let's see. Oh, this is perfect.
Watch this.
Alright, activated my trap card. We're now in Wrath range. And we have the Flashing Blade 4. And we're usually faster than whatever, but we're actually not faster than this Est. So it actually messes up the whole combo. Oh, actually, because we have Brazen Attack Speed, we're still fine. So this Lyn actually kills everything in the game.
Always at your side. Orders? Taking aim. Yes. Onward.
Thanks to her weapon.
What's the plan?
And I actually really like Legendary Lyn. I know that a lot of people really dislike Legendary Lyn,
Stay close.
but I think that people just want to have an attacker. Oh, I really wanted her to...
The enemy.
I really wanted Lyn to take this on. So we'll still do that, actually.
Stay close. Onward. Got it.
Unless she goes for... she went for Bridal Lyn.
Taking aim. Orders? Yes. Try my best.
There we go. This should work.
Let's go.
It does.
As if I'd lose.
That was one shot. Well, she has Brash Assault and Desperation built into her weapon. So I gave her Wrath and Brazen Attack Speed. So as soon as she gets hurt once, which is pretty easy because she's actually paper thin, she usually kills literally everything in the game. Plus she does like +10 true damage with every attack. Alright, so what is this team here? That's effective against armor, isn't it? Darn it. No distant counter, though. Just gotta be careful of dance range.
Your orders. Orders.
Yeah, I actually don't know which one moves first here. Either of these two will move first, and then they'll probably break this middle one here, and then they'll get danced, and then move like somewhere like here. So I think we just wait our first turn.
Yes. As you wish. How about a dance?
I was wrong about
That'll
which
cheer you up.
thing they broke. But I was correct about where they end up going.
Orders, please. Yes? Yes.
What?
Orders.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Am I ready? Yes. Yes? Yes?
28, 28. She boosts speed by 3, so rally defense plus.
As you will.
We might live this.
I'll ease your pain.
I don't think we're going to have a perfect run though, unless Sylvia moves first. Oh, thank goodness Sylvia moved first.
What should I do? Onward. Your orders. As you wish. Yes? As you will. Yes. Orders, please.
Okay. So we can almost take out this guy. Well, we could body block, I guess. She's not fast enough to do anything there.
Mm-hmm. Orders, please. Just like Leon. Yes? Yes.
It's actually my first time seeing that animation.
As you will. Care is my calling.
You should die here, right?
Your orders.
Yeah, I thought so. And then you should probably also die,
As you
right?
wish.
Yep. The moon bow
Are
helped
you
out
afraid
there.
to die?
Wait, we've been playing for an hour and a half? Oh, that's crazy. Definitely lost track of time. If only I still had Reinhardt. We need a... Normally I would use dragons here, but the Marth makes it so that I really don't want to. We could use armors here. Armor should be fine. Am I using my dumb tech? Yeah, I am using my dumb set for this. Let's see. He will outspeed me. And he will also... he won't out-res me, so that's good. So I have to take this guy out with Black Knight. And he won't outspeed me if I'm close enough to an ally, or to my support ally. Marth gets taken out by Hector. Now he gets taken out by Amelia. Hector gets taken out by Black Knight or Amelia. And Lynn just kind of sits there.
Onward.
Wonderful.
One step at a time.
All right. A tough choice.
I'm up next.
Which do you like? I'm ready.
Here I go.
I think he's gonna be repositioned out, right?
I'll do my best.
Yeah, thought so.
Wonderful.
21 damage.
Right.
He's got no follow-up as well.
Yep. A tough choice.
One step at a time.
Understood.
Yeah.
More reposition? Yep. Kinda have to stay here. Yeah, I'm gonna just stay here. Even though I have to eat an Aether. Oh, I should have moved Lynn over one, because now I can't attack the
Let's run out.
now I can't attack the Marth. I mean I can't attack the Soren.
Which do you like?
I'm up next.
Onward.
All right.
Here I go.
Wonderful.
Understood.
I'm ready.
One step at a time. Right.
Onward.
Yep. A tough choice.
I was actually really close to just like re-rolling an account for the stream, which I might still end up doing just because I don't know, it would be interesting to see the game from the beginning. Man, I didn't get to show off my dragons today. Alright, what are we gonna do here? Too many dragon slaying effects. Notice encounter. I don't know what I'm gonna do against Ike. I can stop him from having special cooldown and damage reduction by basically fighting him with Minerva. And also it does inflict guard, so I think I'm going to use Minerva to face tank this Fallen Ike here. Which is pretty cool because that means it actually scales. Like if we were both plus 10, I can still do the same thing. Especially with this team composition, because I have the plus 4 attack and technically plus 6 to all stats. And he'll actually be at minus 3, right? Yeah, he'll be at minus 3 and panicked. But the panic might be a bad thing. Actually, even the minus 3 would be a bad thing as well. Because then he could actually is at plus 2. What's the map? Is he going to be next to somebody the whole time? No, because we can actually Versa destroy him immediately. Do I reposition on this team? I have swap, and that's about it. I have drawback though. Okay. Alright, final game. I could also bait with... Actually, you know what? I can do this here. Let's see. Yeah, okay.
Indeed. Springtime.
The accessories are mostly random because I just kind of choose whatever it takes in order to
Understood.
get to the in order to do forging bonds.
Of course. Here to play? Let's go. We can do this. Funny bunny. So big and strong.
I should have used
Of course.
Loki, but I think I would have done 0 damage anyway.
Are you well? What would he do? Springtime. I'll do it. You'll see.
And that was Fallen Ike, losing to a child. perfect run with no items, but still lower score than what I did earlier this week. It's just luck of the draw. So yeah, I think that this game has potential. I haven't decided still whether I want to re-roll a new account on my computer for streaming versus just showing me playing through my main game. Because like, you know, I could do like this actual story content from the beginning and like, you know, how to save your resources to work towards like good stuff. Very similar to Acurus, except with less computations because I don't have time for that. But, you know, if it's any indication, we still didn't even do like, we didn't do Hall of Forms, we didn't do Forging Bonds, we didn't do Tempest Trials, and we didn't do like the rival domains, any of the grand hero battles or legendary hero battles, didn't do the rival domains. Thought I saw that there was a bound hero battle. Oh, I already did it, but I can get more quests from it. So there's like still way more content that I could have done that I just didn't. And we still ended up spending an hour and a half. So there's definitely potential for the game as far as like content. At least it's filling up hours. I don't know about content, so to speak, but I also need to come up with a thumbnail because it's a mobile game. It's kind of like awkward to take pictures from the game and put them in here. But I guess I could just like put my team as the thumbnail. That'd be reasonable. So yeah, I'll figure it out. And we'll see next time I stream this, maybe sometime this week. Who knows? I normally would tell you guys to like the stream and like subscribe for more, but I honestly don't know how much Fire Emblem Heroes will be featured on this channel. This is more of a Smash and Pokemon channel. I just wanted to try out something new to see how it goes. But if you are interested in Smash and Pokemon, you know, there'll be plenty of that in the near future. This not